catch it a little easier. And my work partners are great. They're all aware. I've been pretty open as to my struggles and stuff, but yeah, I'm doing really good. Like I say, I'll never lose my win mentality. I think that was the scariest part. Was whenever I was going down and in the dumps, I kind of was just like, whatever, I don't care. Like, I was kind of like lost that drive, but then through fitness and kind of digging at it again, like that's what I say always to my partner. I'm like, no matter what, like we're gonna get through this. We're got that win mentality. Like I'll be fine. I'll make it work.
It's amazing, isn't it, how the body is programmed? And I think, what is it? Is it only 2 or 3% of our actions are conscious? Most of our actions or reactions are subconscious. And
Exactly.
just that kicking back into that sort of, well, particularly in your line of work, that hypervigilance, how the body just kicks back into that. It's that ego, isn't it? It's protecting you, but good Lord, it's not good for your body.
No, exactly. That's it, right? It's all like that stress management. I think that's the biggest thing I tell clients is I'm like, your body doesn't know the difference between what stress is what. It just knows it is stress. So you got eustress and you got distress. So if you're super, super distressed at work, and you're not managing that stressful side, well, then we have to make a little bit of adjustments to your workouts so that the eustress, the good stress, isn't going to offset your body. Like, we kind of wanted to manage everything so that you get the best results, really.
I'm just sorry. I am listening to you. I just want to promote it again. Guys, if you go to Instagram and go to, let me just check it again. Profile. So Devons_fitness_life. And also there was another one too, wasn't there? Can you just mention that again for us, please, Devon?
Yeah. So the Devons, DEVNS_fitness_life.
Yep.
That's there's a lot of the cold water goods in there.
Yep.
And then resilience, RESILIENCE through fitness.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Devon, I think you're a bit of an anomaly, a bit of an exception in that, not that it's anyone's fault, but people go on for very long periods of time with PTSD, and they try different things. It would be really fantastic if people could be able to recognize it earlier, like you have.
Yeah.
And for people listening to this, I know that I have a bit of an emergency services following. Please go and have a look at Devon's website and message him. And if you need to reach out in these very important jobs that you people do, then please do, because as much as you're saying you've got this number of clients coming through, it's very important, isn't it? Because as you say, people join these jobs for the passion, and you've done it through the family lineage. But unfortunately, with these jobs of passion, there's a flip side, isn't there? And it's quite nasty, as you've seen.
Yeah, for sure. And I think being there, like for the other first responders that are listening, is breaking that stigma. I think that there was talk of it, and there has been a lot more since I started 10 years ago. Like whenever I started 10 years ago, like it's only 10 years, but it was still a big difference than now. But in me opening up about my struggles and being like, man, like I'll tell you everything, I'll tell you whatever you need, talking about my symptoms, what I was struggling with, other members I kind of opened up, and even if it's just going for a coffee, right? And having a yarn and chat about it, right? Like I think breaking down those barriers and those walls of we're fine, I'm fine. It's like, no, like it's all right, we'll figure this out, we'll talk through it. Maybe just getting it off your chest, or it'll be good, right? So managing that stress, I think, is huge with first responders, and just breaking down the barriers, like get through it.
Devon, I know that the area of Nova Scotia, thank you for your service and your continuing service, but that job alone, any job where you have to carry a firearm, is extraordinary, and people appreciate it, and people don't ever really thank you for it. But the fact that you did escape something really nasty physically, but mentally it did catch you. your organization that you've started is fantastic, and what you're doing is extraordinary. And
Thanks,
thank you
bud.
for all that you do. And thank you
Yeah.
for a really, really interesting chat.
Yeah, buddy. Hopefully it was helpful. And yeah, thanks for everything you do. I really appreciate I almost used our bin too. I was like, man, that's what he does. I was like, I'll just fill it up with ice, you know? So so yeah,
My bin, that bin I used never had any rubbish in it. So
yeah. Well, I'll definitely need a new bin then if I
Devin,
yeah.
thank you. Keep going. And guys,
Yeah.
please go onto the show notes and onto either my Instagram or Devin's. And if you need someone or you need something like this, please get in contact with Devin. Devin, thank you for your time today.
Thanks so much. All the best, my man.